Hi there, Sagittarius. Welcome to your March 2025 General Tarot reading. It's Rena here, and I welcome you to this second channel. I'm doing a little experiment I started last summer, and I'm kind of reviving it just to see if it makes more sense to do tarot on a separate channel than together with astrology, and for other reasons too. And so I'm a Sagittarian myself, so I always enjoy when I'm doing this particular sign and pulling cards. Okay, 2 cards came out. I'm going to put them there. Pick an additional card. Okay. Just got to get these cards out of the way. Okay. The heart of the matter is the 6 of Swords, so this is about choosing peace and moving away from conflict. The number 6 is actually connected to Venus. And you can see, like, in the background, I think those are supposed to be like explosions or something. I don't know. And, you know, rather than stay in drama or some kind of a negative environment, you may choose, and this can be in different areas of your life. I mean, it could be a relationship that you realize is toxic, or it could be, maybe it's something to do with your line of work or the workplace. It might be that you like the work, but you just don't like the workplace and the way that there's that kind of drama in the workplace. So whatever that is in March, actually, you know, it's interesting because when I look at it astrologically, Sag is having a lunar eclipse in the 10th house of career. So that could, for some people, eclipse out a certain, maybe even a certain type of career that has become very stressful, and you no longer like the way it makes you feel. Even, you know, and sad too, because sometimes you really like doing something, but it doesn't, you know, it creates a lot of stress, and it's just not worth it because of the effects that it has. So 2 cards seem to want to come out when I was picking them. The past position, one of them is the Moon card. This is a card that in astrology is connected to Cancer, but in the tarot it's connected to Pisces. Both of those are water signs, though. And you know, I'm recording this before the new moon in Pisces, so that's at the end of February. None of these readings is meant to be really attached to dates, even if I put that this is for March. So the very fact that I'm recording this before the new moon in Pisces, which is about 6 days from now, and if you're listening before then, or even if you're listening after then, it may be connected to that, even though it's a new moon, not a full moon. That's the 4th house of home and family for Sag. So the bottom line is that there could be something that comes up that you didn't know about, for instance, something along those lines, because Neptune is also in Pisces, and maybe there was some kind of deception in the home front or something like that, and you become aware of something that you decide that you want to get away from. And also the Chariot card. This is definitely connected to Cancer. And if this is a particular person, you may have mixed feelings about it. Maybe you've had to get away from this person. If they're like a literal Cancer as a Sagittarian, there could be issues with them trying to manipulate you, dominate you with with emotions, guilt you, things like that. And you may feel like you're not free. And that is at the core level of Sagittarius. That's how we want to roll. We want to be free. And so it's easier just to leave that situation than to try to get somebody to understand why what they're doing is so problematic. The higher message is the Ten of Pentacles. This is a card of family money. This is a card of like inheritance. And so sometimes that can indicate like the person, maybe you're afraid that if you actually stand up for yourself, that you will somehow get punished and you'll get cut out of the will or something like that. And the key is, and if this is like relationship related, sometimes with love, the Ten of Pentacles can be that the person is, that person might be someone who would stay with you forever. Sometimes people want that guarantee. And even if somebody gives it, it's not really, very convincing sometimes. You might be like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that person is totally sincere about that. But this sort of person can be sincere about going the duration for you or with you. And if you're with somebody else that is not that way, then you're depriving yourself of the kind of relationship that you could have. The Ten of Pentacles can be like, yes, this does exist. It's not make-believe. It does exist. What crosses you is an Eight of Swords. This is like the tapes that are going on in your head that keep you stuck, that keep you with self-limiting beliefs. And for some people, you may want to go, but you can't go. And this is, by the way, this is one of the things with Sagittarians, is that they tend to be very positive in their thinking and behavior. However, Sagittarians are human like anyone else, and if they feel discouraged for some reason, I think that it's natural for them to not believe it and not think that they can, and feel, really trapped. What's coming in is the Knight of Swords. This is a card of change in the air. I think that was one of the key phrases in one of the books I have. And that change is coming. And I think a lot of people, regardless of what sign we're talking about, they feel that in these days that there's so much that seems like it's changing. And yet, some things stay the same. As much as we think that they're changing, they stay the same. And we have to be able to see that everything isn't always going to be, asking us permission to change. It's just going to change, And Sagittarius is a mutable sign, so usually Sages are very like willing to change, but it doesn't mean that they feel like they might, like, it's, you know, that thing, the flesh is weak, the spirit's willing, but the flesh is weak. The outcome is the Page of Cups, and this is a card connected to Pisces, and it can be approaching life with an innocence of a child, which means that you're not bound by preconceived notions, so there's not that sense of cynicism, feelings like you can't do something because you remember a time when it wasn't going to work out, so why would it work out now? Not seeing that there are different times right now, so it's not, you can't compare one thing to the other. So I picked a clarification card, and I got the Queen of Pentacles. I got the Ten of Pentacles, but I got the Queen of Pentacles. So this may be that you are feeling like the queen on the throne. The queen, well, actually it would be more like the queen in her castle. And that means that chances are you're going to embrace your autonomy and make changes that you need to make to create a better life for yourself. And this is a good money card. This is very good for, you know, issues surrounding sovereignty. So that's what I have for you, Sag. I hope that this resonated. If you'd like a private reading, the link is below. Thanks for watching. Bye.